I'm going to invite William up this morning just to ask him a few questions as part of our journey and talking about welcome, and this morning particularly about what it means to contribute, but also we talked last week about what it means to belong. So I'm going to ask William a few questions. There you go, William.
Is this on? Is it working?
Sounds like it, does it? Oh, you want to sit on the chairs? Okay, well, let's do that. Let's do that. That's good. I'm happy with it. No, look.
I thought that's what they were here for.
Yeah, yeah. This is the hot seat. Yeah. So, William, how long have you been coming here to Hobart Baptist Church?
14 months.
Put it up. It's no good if you don't.
Okay.
Have it. Yeah,
14 months.
14 months.
Yes. October last year.
Yeah. So you obviously remember it if you say 14 rather than 12, because everyone would say
yes.
About 12 months. So that's good. So why did you come?
There's kind of two steps to that, I guess. The one is that firstly, I had a lot of questions because I kind of was re-examining Christianity after being away for a while, if you like.
Yep.
And I found many things seem to be contradictory to me. That in re-examining, there were things that didn't seem to add up.
Yep.
And I was looking for some kind of discussion and some progress towards finding my way through those. And I wasn't finding it. So I was in a little bit of a confusion.
Yep.
And Camille came to a service here one day, and she came to me afterwards and said, maybe you should come to the Baptist Church and listen to the sermon, because I think you might find it a little more open-ended.
Mm-hmm.
And she also said after the sermon, the congregation was invited to ask questions. And I found that very attractive.
Yeah.
So I came next week, and I'm still here.
You're still here. How about that? Now, there's a little bit of an accent to your voice there.
Yes.
Where's that from?
I was born South African.
Yep.
And I left South Africa in 88 and spent 20 years in New Zealand. So Australians are very good at picking up South African accents, but some people get confused because there's some
a little bit
New
of
Zealand
Kiwi in
stuff
there.
too.
Yeah, that's right. And how long have you been here in Hobart?
14 years now.
14 years. So we're nearly up to the Kiwis, not quite. You've got a bit longer to go.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So how would you describe your religious or spiritual experience so far?
We'll put this up a little bit. Am I not speaking on?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's very challenging. Still, I think I've made progress, and I think part of that, or I know part of that, is the help that I've had coming here, because I haven't had those one-dimensional answers to my questions. And I haven't had, in fact, not only have my questions, not only have people been prepared to embrace my questions, they've also encouraged me to ask questions. You know, not only the leadership, but the members of this congregation. Yeah.
That's great. So you're still on a journey then?
Yes, there are many questions that remain. Without going into too much detail, I still need to work out the nature of God.
Yep.
And so my relationship with God is something I still have to work out.
Yep.
And I must say that I'm quite surprised to be sitting here. It's part of it's part of what you're saying with those 5 aspects to the commitment on the fridge magnet. That I would be sitting there and listening to people talking about their experiences and how they relate to God, and saying, well, I couldn't sit up there because I don't have that worked out. And yet,
here you are.
You've asked me to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So that's very special.
Yeah, thank you, William. And last week, now interestingly, we accepted you to be a member of our finance committee. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel good about that.
Yeah.
And it's part of what's been said already in building up to this sense of belonging and acceptance, and the acknowledgement that there are, as I've said, this welcoming from the leadership, not only from the leadership, but I participate in the men's group. I participated in the Alpha course, and there were lots of questions and lots of discussion there. And so as you indicate on the fridge magnet, you become part, and part of being here and belonging here is to join in and take that belonging a bit further. That's great.
And you've done that. And we welcome you, and it's great that you're part of us in that way, William. How about you give William a hand?
Thank you.